Nope. Nope. No. What's going on? I was talking to Josh. Telling Josh no. Bad Josh. Louder. You want me louder? I could be louder. What's going to buy me a new wall clock? 993. What's going on, Spencer? Yeah, I can't wait. I my setup is just an absolute mess right now. It's driving me crazy. Can't wait until I should get my other monitor in a couple days, be able to set that up, and then I will have like everything matching and things will flow right. I'm still learning all this stuff, man. It's a when something doesn't work right, it's like crap. I gotta try to figure out how to fix this in like 30 seconds. So Josh doesn't sit here and tell me I'm late to my stream. See, exactly. I'd send you a picture, but it's just I got crap everything everywhere right now. Literally, my office is just a mess. Just watch YouTube, yeah. It can be. It can be. You know, I can move my. Wait, wait. Why is my chat stuck? Where's my other chat? I'm moving my chat. Get this. I don't know why, but this is like broke. How can I? Why is this stuck? Don't understand. I don't comprehend. I have that. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Let's pop out, get this, do another. I'm just gonna have two chats on my screen because you know why not? Why not? Yeah, I gotta like fix my camera too. I just like threw my camera up yesterday. Just like throw it up here for now. It's where it's gonna hang out. Awesome job, Course 30. Dude, that was a grind. It's a grind on a second account where I don't play that much. It was a lot of work. I'm just excited now to be done with the build to now be able to work on tech. Start doing my tier 10 tech. I have like 1.3 billion gold right now, and then like 700 million of each other resources. So I can knock out a lot of tech. I just don't have the speed ups is the only problem. So I could do quite a bit of the tier 10 tech tomorrow. I just don't have the resources. That is the only downside. What's going on, Moggs? Oh, welcome in, welcome in. I would just go by is it corn? 40 million gold. I just have a lot of gold because when you do buildings, you don't use that much gold in buildings. Like you use everything else. So I've just naturally accumulated a lot of gold boxes over the last, couple months, and I haven't needed them because I haven't done that much tech. Most of the tech I've done was versus tech, some of the truck tech, which doesn't require any resources aside from Valor. So it's nice because when I transition, now that I'm working on tech, I got so much gold ahead of everything else, which is what you need. So it sets up pretty nicely when you plan it out like that. Wow. Nice. It's nice that you're at that point though that you can easily just switch and start doing it. Jump into the account reviews page. So many people. Okay. Yeah, when you finish Hack Course 30 and then you're already that close, it's nice because then you can quickly finish that off. Obviously, you need to get your research center to headquarters or to headquarters 30 to level 30 or tech center because you have to have your tech center or at 30 before you can finish and actually do the last tier 10 tech levels. And then obviously you need your barracks level 32. So at least you got most of that out of the way, which is good. I'm gonna max my entire base before I even think about headquarters 31. No. No, 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 no. No way, Josh. Take gold back from Dirk and use those for speed ups. Oh man, Dirk's a man. It's so fun. That was we were talking today. And I was like, dude, last night was fun. We had a good time. Well, we'll have to find more like we'll probably do more streams together, just kind of messing around. I want to find more things that we can try to do to like interact with you guys. He can't I was thinking of something else and he was like, "How about the trivia stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. We could do that." It's a good time, good time. Uh yeah, way. Watch your video about the Warzone duels and how unbalanced you thought it to be. One of foreign person, I think we're the strongest of all the servers, but seems. Oh, in our group, are you in our grouping? I don't even have the game up. I guess I could launch the game. Dun, 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 dun. Uh, so, my gosh, why is this so loud? Hold on. Is that really loud for you guys? Oh, it's just coming from these speakers. Never mind. Hold on. Let me turn this. No, that's loud for you guys or not. We don't have a good well, but our top 15 alliances. Oh no, here, let me. Where's my game? There it goes. All right. So when you're talking about like Warzone, it I don't know. If you beat 123, I'll say you'll change my mind. If you beat 123, you'll change my mind. I'm pretty sure though 123 is going to win this. Because I'm just looking at total hero power. They're just too big. And compared to you, 104. Hey, I gotta click back like through 500 things. So yeah, I mean, this guy, very strong, 233, 213, 190. Like, it is a, yeah, I mean, your server's like through here, I would say is very comparable to ours. So if you look at ours, so 366, 285, 270, 190. So like your top three is basically like 100 million less, and then um, 50-ish million less than these two guys. That's a lot of power. That's a huge amount of power, especially like Deerfly. Like trying to move her out of buildings is extremely hard unless you have guys that are, this big. But then, yeah, I mean, we got very similar power, I would say, through here. I would say we're pretty similar through here. But you guys are way off on top heavy power. So that's why I think 123, because they got three guys, 230 to almost 260. So they got three guys here. We used to have like this used to be like ours. Um, Tyson, he had left. He left with his old alliance. They all moved to another server. So dumb. I don't know. Drama, man. Drama. So, anyways, yeah, 336, and then you got these three guys here, and very, everything else is very similar. It's not like, oops. So L and L is dangerous because they got Rue here, 302, 254, 236, but they got several guys over 200. And then they have, a few other guys up here, and then it becomes kind of similar. So they just have a lot of depth up top, even though they're not extremely strong. They don't have, like Deerfly and that other guy. Still 302, very, very strong. 254, like, yeah, these, they can move some people. So that's why they beat us, just because they had so much depth up top. Like it was a very, very crazy fight. It was a good fight. I still got to edit that video and post it. Um, Top here, who won on that side. And part of that too is, you got to have the numbers. If you don't have anybody show up, that's, something different. But they just have a decent amount of, power in here, and a lot of guys that know how to fight, like Prairie Sky, CJ Goose. Like these guys are pretty strong. But they like the server they face though, like 91, who we face this week, like they don't have any big whales. Like 213, while that seems pretty big in a lot of like newer-ish servers, 213 is not huge. It is very strong, but it's not huge. So yeah, they got quite a bit of depth. It's a good server for sure. But it's just kind of weird how they set this. Uh, if if I were to set this bracket up with these teams, I would say like 71, 91, or 71, 105. Like having your top four versus your bottom four at the start, and then you have your top four advance. Like that's how a tournament should be. You shouldn't have like number one versus number two and number three and four going against each other, like something like that. It's just crazy that we had gotten matched together. And again, with Tyson leaving, that really sucked. So we brought some other big players in, but it's hard making up for losing I forgot what Tyson's even at now, like 230 million hero power. It's hard to cover that loss, even when you bring in a 180 million player. It's just not the same. Oh well, Tom Bomb. Oh, I saw Tom Bomb. I saw that VIP 18. Yeah, DGK. Ooh, that'd be interesting, Mogs. You have to send me chords or something Saturday, so I can check that out. Quick question for account reviews, etc. in Discord. Do we need to be YouTube subscribers or no, you don't have to. Like if you want me to like play on your account and stuff, I may have to start I may have to start like saying you have to be like a member, like the rare membership. It's only like $3, I think. Um, but just trying to like stay on top of them because having so many people sign up for it's hard to get through all of them every week. And so then people have to resubmit pictures again if I get to another week. So I don't know. I might have to change that up later, but as of right now, I don't require it for account reviews. I mean, I know people that either they'll like donate a super chat or something like that, or memberships. What's going on, Sean? Appreciate the answer. Yeah. And so that was the problem with our server on 72. So my original server was 72, and our problem was we were built I would say TAI would be like a fair representation of like how we were built, where we just had a lot of players that came out. You know, they have depth. It's certainly not a weak server. Like I'd be down here, so I'd be slightly behind where I'm at on my server, not by much, so it's like literally just a million off. Um, but the problem is when you don't have any real big hitters and then you run into a server that has a bunch of other pretty good fighters and then a big whale that can just sit there in buildings or just torch everybody, it makes it really hard to compete. The big boss is online. Oh, is that it? Didn't they say we could, didn't they say we can like save these or something? I thought you could save private chats and report you. I don't know. What's she at? Almost 60 million kills. Wow. Raking up those kills. Yeah, she had a ton of points last Warzone duel. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think you can you go back? Record. I don't think you can go back and check the points. I think it was like 70 million points or something like that for Capital War. I had to stop after about 40 minutes because I was up with family. And so fortunately, I didn't get to stay for the whole fight, but I stopped at like 40 minutes. I think it was like just under 10 million points. All right, let's go. Oh, did I not? Oh, crap. Hold on. I gotta remember to do stuff before I forget. Easter, from what I'm hearing, is going to be next week. So Dirk actually got a message from last war, so we're trying to figure that out. Um, and what's he messaging me about? They were talking about doing a collab, like a collab, last war collab, and I'm like, dude, if we can get better information, let's get it done. All right, what did I, oh, I needed to send out my truck. Is this ready? Is it? It's not ready. Oh, okay. I got 3 minutes. Hold on. 3 minutes. Let me throw out. Let me do the. Hey, invite people. Disable. Invite people. Copy. Sorry, I should have threw this up earlier. No, 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 no. There is no way. You made sure to take it away. Okay, Josh. But no way. Yeah, sneaker. It's they're not just going to cancel it. They have it already. We've been told by a lot of sources that it's going to happen next week. Okay, so there's the link to Discord if anybody needs that. Pin that. I need to know when red blueprints would be available in shop to buy with game currency. There is one. John G, the goat. You're funny, man. You are funny. Season store. You can buy red prints in the season store. I don't recommend this if you don't have a base already. You should be buying one of these bases. It's like after season one, um, I would say you'd want to save at least like 700-ish medals to like make sure you can buy a base skin in season two, at the end of season two. Or if you can get 1500 and buy a base skin at the start of season two, that'd be great. But if not, you could spend a few on here, but you'd want to save at least like 700 to almost guarantee that you can get a base skin in season two. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, the red prints can be very, very good, but if you don't have a base skin, getting a base skin is going to be better. Yeah, like overall, because it's increasing like your entire team's power and then all your squad's power. So it's not just about one hero or one team. You're talking about all your teams. I just got a judgment up to level 3, chilling there right now. And then I picked up another base skin my first. Well, getting one mythic isn't going to make you invincible. They definitely help. But like I beat people all the time that have like 2, 3 more mythics than me. Doesn't doesn't mean you're not going to get beat. What's going on, Griffin? Yeah, I mean you get 2 free from the world boss. Oops, that's not what I meant. Goals. Oh, it's not going to show me here. It's on missile. So like these are the ones you get from the missile. All the hero shards, skill medals, like that. It is very good to get these skill medals. Hit the world boss, get these. You just turn around and upgrade your heroes more. Very, very good to get those. Um, yeah, I have finished this. What am I at? Did I break? Yeah, I'm at 32 million now. It's like I'm 100, almost 108 million behind my main account. It's crazy. Yeah, you gotta hit the air boss. Yep. Plunder some trucks. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was just waiting for this to pull up so I can send these out. I'm gonna get one more. I can only run 2 at a time because my heroes are so weak. I'm just gonna use okay. Just gonna send these out. I already got all my points for the day, so I'm not gonna waste all those. Cool. All right, so that's done. I could hit a truck. I'm so weak on this account though. Let's see here. If this guy's running tank, I can beat him. What the heck is this team? What is this team? See what happens. This is like the ugliest team setup I've ever seen. There goes Statman. My front line's going down. Diva's going to carry this, though. Diva's just going to absolutely wreck. Yeah. Boom. Easy. Damage. Yeah. And Skylar, I don't think I'm going to be able to get her a 5-star this week, which stinks. Yeah, she just absolutely tears it up for me. Yeah, so this, I mean, it's already been hit. Yeah, on paper, you see a 3 million point difference. I shouldn't win that fight. It's a terrible team, though. That was a terrible lineup. They had like, I don't even know if I had a 5% buff. It might have been a 5% buff. Oh, these are bad. All right, I'm gonna hit one more, and then you guys are distracting me. See, all the bad ones are the weak people. Let's see if I can hit this one. What's this guy got? Tanks. See what happens. I just unlock McGregor and I'm buying those packs. He's unlocked like $200 more. Should I hold off on buying all of them? Yeah, I would wait until Easter for the Easter event because then you're gonna get no. It's hard, man. Just need to beef this team up. That was a big gap though to try to jump almost 3 million. And he's got a level 100 drone. Let me see. Wait. history. Feed attack. Let's see what this guy had. Oh, that's a stupid screen. Let's see how he built it. Gosh, he just went level 20 everything. I mean, it's commitment, but not the right commitment. Ah, he upgraded auto attacks. What? Oh my gosh, why? Dude. Okay, first of all, defensive hero, like when your Kim isn't maxed, when your Kim skills aren't maxed, and you're out here level 25 on your Violet, come on now. I will say, okay, most new servers don't ever do this. Violet in season 3, she's already UR, so she is slightly better upgraded, but she's still not like a great hero, uh, like in comparison to Williams. Scarlet, I think, is a little bit better, especially for PvP. But like, yeah, this is the absolute worst thing you could do is level this up before you have like your Murphy leveled up, your yeah, yep. Definitely made a beefy team. It's a tanky team. Yeah, I mean, drone's another level. Oh, skill chips. We're rocking this dude in skill chips. Man, what are they doing? Components pretty much same. You're slightly ahead of me. I do almost have a level 8 though. Pretty similar there. Unit tech, special forces, so he's ahead of me on there and tech and stuff. Yeah. But I mean that's here I am. I got one 5-star hero, a 4-star, a couple 2-stars and 3-star, and that's a almost full 5-star squad. And then Kim's got a weapon. And I took him, below halfway with a 3 million point disadvantage. So the gun, man, she did a ton of damage. Like, look at that. Like, his team was still alive, and my diva, or like my entire team was dead, and most of his was still alive, and my diva did that much damage. If I get some gear set up, I get, Carly up to 4-star, get her level 2, so I'm working on that right now. Her level 2 radar. I'm trying to get up to 40. I got 15 prints, so I can get it up to level 2. And that's going to make a big difference, keeping her alive, keeping that front line alive longer, so Diva can just continue to, do what she does. Because she took a ton of damage there too. Yeah, 3.3 million. She's beefy, but you got to keep that front line up. Okay, enough of that. I'm talking about Valentine's Day. Crack me up. Wait, why does it say I got some? Wait, why does it say I got something building? Oh, I forgot I was building a barracks. That's right. Count. Switch. Oh, I don't know. I'm switching. I just need to exit. Restart. I just want to close it. All right. Count reviews. Who's here? Who's here? Who signed up that's here? Here? Quick guys, I feel like you're always in here, man. Not here. Okay. Who had an account review that's ready to go? Oh, quick, guys, I do see yours. Mortega, what's going on? All right, quick, guys, what did you send over? Close, open, full view. Wait, wait, what happened? Where my account? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you want? Oh, okay. I just read like the top of it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Share your screen in Discord. Oh man. So you want to like set up a call? Okay. Not doing that right now. Maybe another time, quick guys. Don't review your messed up squad. James, what are you talking about? Manny. I'm here, but I haven't got an account review. Just here for the vibes. Well, I know. Mog's always here. I didn't know I had a vibe, so thanks for letting me know I had a vibe. Manny, because we can take a look at yours real quick. Open full. Oh, you just sent me a video? All right. Are you? Yeah, you're left side, right? Yeah, fingers crossed. That is true. Um, yeah, the thing is, like, then I gotta do a screen capture for that separately when you do when I do calls like with Dirk when we did the dual stream and I was capturing his video. Like, you gotta do it separately, and then you have to do full screen with it. I gotta mess with that. It's a little more work too. All right, back to this. Okay, you went armor first. So you got red, 4 star, a 30, 31. What's up with the level 30 pieces, man? What's going on here? Why we got these level 30s here? What are we doing? Yeah, I know. I just meant I have to add it as another capture. Um, yeah, but just leave one of them at 20 and then push the other one up to 40 because now you got, like 60,000 ore sitting in this that would get you halfway to uh or pretty much would have got you to 40. Like, you would have been pretty close to getting this to 40. And that would have been a lot better than having two level 30s. And like same thing here. And you got this 10 down here. That would have been a little bit of a better play. Got 42 headquarters 30s. It's not bad. I think we had somewhere around 100 and 100 and something, 110, 120 before season one. It was different times back then. Uh, no, no, Easter won't be at reset. No. If it is, I'll be shocked. Like, look at me. I say no confidently, and then it drops. Like, that would be wild. All right. So, go through here. Skills look okay. Need to get that passive up on Diva for sure. And so, like, this is the only thing with the video sharing. And part of this too is like I gotta fix my monitors too because it's driving me crazy. Like the print for me right now is really small and I can't zoom in on it. Uh, yeah, you need to get the auto attack up on Morrison. So crank that passive up on Diva. I'd say get that up to 25, then work on getting Morrison's auto attack and passive, or yeah, auto attack and tactics up to 30 on Morrison. And then from there, I would probably work on some of the defensive skills again on these two to get their defensive skills up to like 25 before you start working on Skylar. Just try to keep it like a little balance. One, two, three, four. I need to create an account on server 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So are you just working across on the drone ships then? 5, 5, 5, 5. Like just working, just push them all to 5, one at a time. Just new servers, I swear. Feel old. It's only a year, man. Level 7. Roger one's max units. Hero. Gosh, man, you went so hard on units. Special forces, man, get them tier 10 troops. Are you at? Are you? Yeah, you're headquarters 30. Um, yeah. I mean, if you had the gold, I would break. If you had the gold, I would break down the armor piece, finish getting Diva's armor piece up to 40, give Morrison a level 20, get his radar to 40, get Skylar's armor piece to 20, and then get Morrison's armor piece up to 40. And then finish Skylar's, and then go and work on the data chips on your defensive heroes, and then their guns last. So that's what I'd do. I'd break this down, get the ore out of it, get it to 20, and then get this to 40. And that should give you a little bump in power pretty quickly. And thankfully, you're not talking about star imprints, so you're not blowing that much gold. It's going to be a fair amount of gold, but it's not going to be crazy because it's not. They're no. You don't have star imprints on those. So yeah, I would break down the 30 and fix this, get it to 20, and then yeah. I'd just break down the armor piece. I, Either way, I think would be okay. But if you want more of an advantage against, tank, then I would say break down the armor piece. You're gonna get it up. You're gonna get the armor piece back up to 20 anyway. So it's not like you're losing anything if you think about it. It's just you're not losing physical damage reduction because you get that at 20. So as long as you get it back up to level 20, get divas to 40 because it's at 30, 31. So it's like you already got some ore invested in it. You might as well get that one up to 40 first, and then come back and work on getting Morrison's armor or radar piece up to 40. You're just going to take so much longer to get, those power increases this way. You think Team Ingram is hard? Wait, just wait for the siege defense fortification. Oh yeah, I'm not even there yet. I'm working on my masteries, man. I think I want to get aircraft to about 75-ish percent. I want to try to get all the march size increased. That's going to be my main focus, is get my march size increased. If I get that maxed out of the tree, and then I'll start working on my tank because I really want. I'm already headquarters 35, and then all I need to do now is get to 180% in the mastery so I can get the drone tech, because the drone tech is insane. Have you started working on? I think you started working on that, James, didn't you? Manny, did you have any other questions? The drone tech, the tactical drone tech, the one you need to be headquarters 33 for, and have masteries at 180%. What's the drone tech tree? Who screenshot that? I feel like somebody sent that in here. Is it in here? Okay, cool, Manny. I'm nowhere close to that. I still giving away? No, no, nothing tonight. Does it decrease the amount of drone parts needed for a level? Wait, what? No, no, it's to increase so the drone caps out at 250. So it increases the drone level. Need to have drone 250. No, from my understanding, you don't. Somebody said that you just need headquarters 33. Because if I guess I could go back on. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick on my account before I. Hold on. Somebody, someone sent me a screenshot of it. I know that. I just don't remember where it was. Maybe it was in my DMs. Uh, Screenshots? No. gonna drive me crazy. But like, it's an insane tree. It's an insane tech tree. Are you talking about Nephisto? Yeah, it's always a bummer when you have some good players leave. Sorry, 1 second. Did I? Oh my gosh. Am I an idiot? I may be an idiot. Maybe a dum dum. I forgot to collect my rewards for betting on the championship duel stuff. Man, whoops. Messed that up. I need that. Okay. Now I can open it back up. But yeah, it doesn't. Sorry. Guess I could have just looked at it. My phone. Yeah, it just says troop type mastery progress total 180%, level 130. That's it. Or sorry, level 33. Headquarters level 33. So that was it. Or yeah, don't buy that or. Is it in general chat? Somebody drop it in here? No. I don't know. Oh, did somebody put it in the members chat? Maybe not. Hey, look, it's Last War. Laughing to the bank. Oh, good old members chat. Okay, back to account reviews. What were we doing? Close that out. All right. Wait, look at them. Wait. Who's this? Oh, Sean. Okay. I was like, wait, that's your name. Uh, wait, where's my? Oh, it's up here. Gosh, I keep doing that. Okay. Yeah, I can check it out. You. So your drone 140. A little bit of work to do on those. So the reason I always suggest getting the quantum field up to 5-star first is it gives you the damage reduction for the entire fight. So your entire squad is taking less damage for the entire fight, which is pretty great. The attack, the extra damage that you get from um, the lethal firestorm, like that's pretty good. It's certainly better for like world boss. You get some pretty good damage on the world boss out of this. But for PvP reasons, like this is a really good first option to get the 5-star once everything else is 2-star. Level 8, nice. Very good power. Do you have tier 10 troops? Oh, you don't have tier 10 yet. I would definitely focus on getting that tier 10 troops, man. Just do minimum. You're probably down at the bottom already working on it, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say you didn't really send much. I don't have gear. I don't have skill points or anything like that. But yeah, if you were talking about having me jump on your account, if you were a mythic member, if you wanted to upgrade to a mythic membership, then I'd do that. Okay, why is this? My chat like froze for a second. 8 nights. Okay, so you're really close. Really, really close. You only need like 1.5 billion more gold to go. Otherwise, you're very close. Yeah. Either if you want to drop the photos in, I can take a look at that stuff real quick. Or if you actually want me to jump on your account and check stuff out, it's up to you. Just let me know. All right. Who else is in here? While I wait for Sean's response. Who else is in here that had dropped in? I see some of these are a little bit older. 2 hours ago. Wait, where did I see that? Oh, that was quick, guys. See Meg. Oh, that was quick. Okay. So no mythic prints yet, I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is his name. Yep. Okay. I don't really have any issues with the gear. Um, I mean, you're good in my book. For what you're working on, getting that Carly piece to 2-star, and then, uh, I would just focus. Pri- yeah, I mean, you could get Skylar's gun to 4-star, and then pick, one of your defensive heroes to get, one of their radars to 4-star, Just getting some radars and the armor pieces up to 4 star, then maybe throw in a couple level 2 upgrades on Diva and Morrison's data chips, kind of, in between, getting some of those 4 stars on the defensive gear. So that's what I would do. Finish off the 2 star Carly, get the 4 star gun on Skylar, and then start working on the 4 star stuff. Just do like 1 or 2, either radars, armor pieces, or like one of each for Carly, and then do some level 2 imprints on the data chips and keep pushing that world boss damage. So again, that balance of damage, working on defense, going back to the damage. Because the data chips, I mean, it just stinks that the data chips really just don't give you that much when you look at what the cannon gives you. It is definitely a lot more defense oriented, but it still gives you something at least, compared to anything else. And skills maxed. I would, yeah, I'd get Morrison's auto attack up to 30, and then I would work on some of the uh, tactics and passage for both Lucius and Carly. Because you want to get them really beefy. You're going to have level 2 stuff on them, which is decent. So getting their tactics and passives, make them a little more beefier to get more out of that. And then, because then you're going to be working on Skylar's gun. So after you get her gun up to 4 star, hopefully you'll have a lot of Lucius and Carly stuff up to about 30. And then you can go back and get, you can get Skylar's auto attack up to 20. That shouldn't cost that much. You can do that kind of at any time. You get that up to 20, and then I would just push her auto attack and tactics ability up to 30 after you get Lucius and Carly leveled up. Oh, well, cool. Whatever. Just ignore everything I said then. Got 2 star. Oh, gotcha. I'll just ignore everything I said. I don't know why I'm reviewing this then. Where's the best place to buy medals? Man, skill medals are like one of those things like drone parts where you can sink a ton of money into them for small returns, and it's events like holiday events, so like Easter, where you're going to get both skill medals and drone parts out of like so many different places. That those are typically the best ways to like spend money on those, because you're getting like for instance like a base skin, a base effect, a chat bubble, whatever it may be, that you're pushing towards. You're going to get that stuff, which is going to make you stronger. But then on top of it, you're getting the drone parts and the skill medals. Usually there's hero shards in there too, resources, speed ups, all that other stuff, which you really want, but you really don't want to spend money on. It's typically the best time to get it. And then in the energy loot quest, I forgot which one has skill medals, but there are some that pop up that has some skill medals in them. But honestly, just grinding out all your daily stuff, doing the arms race, you get a lot from arms race. As long as you're doing those every 4 hours, you can load up on skill medals. I, I usually have on average from anywhere from like 100 to 150 skill medals every Thursday, 150,000 skill medals every Thursday. It just depends on what events are going on the week prior, and just saving all that stuff up. Yeah, it summons that, and that's what I mean. Just like doing all your daily stuff, you get like drone digs. There's so many different places to get them just playing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I love that you sent me this and I did like an in-depth review, like, oh, this is what you should do. I'll upgrade this, put skill medals into this here, and you're like, oh, by the way, I'm switching to missile. Like, cool, then don't do any of that. That would be a giant waste. Yeah, if you're gonna switch to missile and like you're gonna do it now, I wouldn't even touch your aircraft team then. The chat bubble. Um, so just so you know what I'm talking about, because people get these confused, and there's a huge difference. Let me find. If I can get my game to pull up. Man, that lag. So this is a chat bubble. As you can see, completely different from everybody else. These, it's not the same thing as like this here. So sometimes people think like, oh, you got the I got like the bubble, but when you're talking about the actual chat bubbles, like this, these are extremely rare and usually only the top three in a server can get them. And you have to spend pretty much more than everybody else aside from one or two other people on your server. So they're very, very hard to get. What's going on, Leaf? Welcome in. So that's why you only see so many people with these. For instance, on our server, the only people that are going to get those chat bubbles are probably going to be these three. And like I can imagine that, these guys are going to be spending thousands of dollars in that event alone next week on top of everything else that they're going to be buying every week. So yeah, very hard to get. They're really cool. If I was going to have a shot, like I could technically go to like a weak server and try to be the strongest on that server. Well, not, I wouldn't say try to be the strongest. I like would be the strongest on like a really weak server. I just have to spend more than everybody else in that event, essentially. And then it depends on the type of event too. I mean, it can be kind of luck based. But most of the time, it's just about spending, just about how much you spend, all the packs you buy to get the points for it. All right, going back here. I got told to 4-star whole squad before 5-star. No, no. While I wouldn't say to just like have a bunch of 1-star or like no star heroes on your team and like having one 5-star. Like you saw, if you were watching earlier, when I fought that truck with my baby account, like while my diva is extremely strong and she can do a ton of damage, she can tank quite a bit. If you don't have a good team to around her to help out, it can certainly hurt you. But the flip side of that, I am like absolutely crushing world boss for how strong my team is, if that makes sense. It's 14 million power isn't that strong, but I do a ton of damage to the world boss because of how strong she is. I just have everything like focused on her at the moment. And I'm building it completely different on that too because I have the weapon shards and stuff you don't have on newer servers. So like that doesn't apply. But again, my strat that I've always said is having um, level 3 defensive heroes at least before pushing to a 5-star, like 5-star diva. And then uh, before you even get to Morrison, typically you have time to get to a 5-star diva, maybe a 4-star Carly to give you a little bit of balance, and then get a Morrison and then push him to 5-star while your Lucius is 3-star. So you want to get Lucius 3-star and then Morrison to 3-star, Skylar to 3-star at least, and then push Morrison to 5-star. And then, you just kind of at that point you bounce between Skylar and Lucius, but you'd want to push Carly to 5-star to balance it out. She's pretty good if you get her to 5-star as well. First, before you start pushing like Lucius up to like 4-star, because they just get so much power going to 5-star. All their stats, like the um, yeah, I don't. My car, Skylar's not ready to go to 5-star yet. She's almost there. But when you're upgrading, you can see the stat increases and all that they get. Um, because it increases everything here. So depending on the ability, it can add so much more to the attack that they're doing. It could be like a percentage increase. Instead of doing 120%, now it's doing 160% or 180%, whatever it may be. And that's a pretty big jump from some start levels because it's not just that. You're talking, like for instance, Diva, you're talking about her auto attack, her tactics, and her passive. Like everything is getting that much stronger. So when you go from a 4-star hero to a 5-star hero, it's a pretty significant difference. Um, and it's going to hit a lot harder on a world boss when you're talking about attackers. Yeah, yeah. I talk about that in that video too about why I was recommending you do a 4-star gun. If you have a 5-star diva like I do on my main or my baby account, and then I got her 4-star gun, and I'm able to do a ton or hit a bunch of goals on the world bosses, which give me back more resources than to put into other heroes. So, okay, cool, Patman. I saw you in here, or I saw your name in here. But, Sean, you're a legendary member? I forgot. It doesn't tell me. Oh, I mean, I could find it, but breaking my chat. Yeah, legendary. Yeah, like I said, if you want to upgrade to Mythic and you want me to jump on your account and like to go through, for instance, your missile squad and like what I recommend you do there, it's up to you. Jump on the stream another time. Sounds good. Do you have a previous video of the Monopoly style? John, no. Unfortunately, I didn't. I literally started doing videos 3 months ago, which was after Christmas. No, I take it back. About 3.5 months ago because my first video was about, or one of my first videos was about New Year's event, which that was kind of like a mini event. And Christmas had the Monopoly style. It's literally just you have this little guy that hops around these tiles, and there's like 25 tiles or something like that. And every time you make it around, you get a reward. And then every time you land on a spot, there's different things. You can just get like 2 hero shards, or you can get a couple drone parts, like 2 drone parts. There's really small rewards, but then there's other big rewards you can get. Like you can get a bunch of boxes or a bunch of the event items or event currency. Yeah, yeah. There are other videos out there. I just didn't start doing videos until more recently, so I don't have any videos about anything prior to New Year's. Yeah. But yeah, Sean, just let me know. Whenever, man. No rush, no pressure. Just wanted to throw that out there since I just spent all that time talking about your team that you're not even going to use. Wait, yeah. You'll be waiting 5 no, 6 months. 6 months for Halloween. There should be sorry, I'm trying to think. And then I'll jump on Batman stuff here. I'm trying to think. So they had Easter, and then they had another event. I forgot what it was. It was like the summer celebration, which is where we got the DJ cat skin. Yeah, let me flip to that real quick. So this came after Easter because Easter was super early last year. Remember, Easter was in March, really early. But they brought this out in June. There was no 4th of July event or anything like that, by the way. Those of you wondering, nothing happened 4th of July. But they did bring this out. It was like May, June, I want to say. They did like a summer bash. They brought that out. I can't remember if I had a frame. Oh yeah, Melody. Or the which what was it? What did I just click on? Oh yeah, that one. And then it had this bass effect too. So yeah. So that will be happening sometime in the next couple months, and then there will be nothing. And then they did the random event at the end of summer, which gave us this base. That was like August, September. Sportopoly. That was Olympics, right? Paw Patrol. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought of when I saw that too. All right, jamming out. All right, back to Pat stuff then. Let's go back here. Batman. No, no, people just do it before fights, and everybody's together, especially during season 3, because everybody had cat skins on for season 3. because it had a and you didn't have to have it on technically. I think people just put it on just because. But if you had it, you did have a it did give you a buff, and it had a unique skin for C3, which is really stupid that they took it away. I don't understand why they took it away. But it gave you instead of what it looked like there, it was like an Egyptian black, basically looking cat, Egyptian style. I don't know. Because it was like mummies for the season. And then after the season, everybody thought we were going to keep the skin, and then it was just gone. And everybody really liked it. Everybody liked that more than the original, but whatever. I never really used that base skin anyways. So I don't care. But yeah, people would do it right before the fights. And everybody surrounding capitals or alliance centers, and you turn it on, then everybody has to listen to it. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't know why they just and I'm pretty positive. Hold on, let me check in mine again. Yeah. It's on the base skin when you put it on, there was an option to toggle it. I think it was like chroma mode or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, where is where's Pat? There it is. Pat, where you at? Oh yeah. Well, that's if they don't introduce a new base skin, they'll do a choice chest. Yeah. Yeah, John. All right. See advice mainly on gear, and if you need to start focusing on air now. If if to if I need to start focusing on air, so it's not if you need to. It depends on if you want to. Because if you want to, then yeah, you want to switch now. You don't want to switch until later. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Do you have all the aircraft heroes? Nope. So newer server, yeah. Day 53. So when you say mid, because when I think of mid spender, like a few $100s a week, that's my idea of mid. Low spender, budget spender, something like that. That would be like $10, $15 here and there kind of thing. A weekly pass buyer. You're a med spender, Sean. No, I got 3 star, got a 3 star cannon. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I would just work on getting defensive gear up to level 40 on these guys for the defensive players, and then um, I would like Marshall doesn't need this stuff. He's not doing that much damage for you. I would break down the gun, I would break down the data chip, and just leave him at 0. And if you're going to level up anything on him, I would do the defensive gear. But if you're going to switch to air, then should I stop playing the game free to play? No, there's so many free to play players or like low end spenders. If you play and you play smart, you can do well. Is Easter event going to come? Next week is what we're told. What we've been hearing. Not told. I shouldn't say we've been told. That's what we've been hearing. Dirk had sent me a message actually. No, he was. I think he was sending me something. Yeah. Okay. I'm free to play. Okay. Okay. Whatever, James. Um. Okay. So if you're gonna switch to air, then fine. Leave this gear, whatever. Uh. But otherwise, I would say break this stuff down. But I would break down um like this level 10 data chip and this level 20. What? Um. Okay. So break down these two level 10s and give Mason this level 20. Just kind of help him a little bit. And then so just give these guys some level zeros, and then I would use that ore then to work on getting these pieces to for level 40. And then if you switch to air, then leave this stuff alone, I guess. So Pat, wait, how are you VIP 11? You're VIP 11 on day 47. What are you buying? Oh, he's got some drone parts. Wow. Or drone components. Um, I would slow down on your tech, on like your unit tech and stuff. I would just focus on Alliance Dual Intercity and push your headquarters level so you can get up and start working on your tier 10, get the special forces and start working on your tier 10. But I would just do Alliance Dual Intercity truck on versus day to get some points. And you can do a little bit of special forces here and there on your way, but I would really push to headquarters 30. Yeah, that I was gonna say, man, because my baby's not even BIP 11 yet, and I've been playing almost 100 days on that account. Okay, yeah, I just continue to push. That when you're pushing from 27 to 30, I feel like that goes really fast. I feel like it goes really fast. Headquarters 30, I feel like is the biggest grind. And once you're there from 27 to 30, you're good. Because you have to get your barracks to 27 anyways to get your tier 9 troops. So it's already a requirement that you should be working on. You should be able to hit 30 soon then, Sean. I think it took me, I think it was somewhere around like 4 weeks from when I started 29 to when I was able to start, or finish 29 from when I was able to start 30. But yeah, if you're going to switch to air, I would say I wouldn't do. You've already got a lot of star imprints here. Um, for now, so what you can do is, if you wanted to get Murphy to 5 star and do a hybrid until you have all your aircraft heroes, you could take Mason out of here. You can take Williams out of here. Put Diva in here. Put Carly up here, or just you could just take Mason out. Put put Diva in there, and then work on getting Diva to 5 star and have her in there because she's going to do a lot more damage than Mason would when you get her leveled up. Yeah, truck research is not that fun, but you get a ton of versus points, and getting that fifth truck is very, very helpful, especially for versus day points. Getting that fifth truck is very helpful. It's more resources, recruitment tickets, hero shards, all that stuff. So it is pretty good, especially when you're resetting them and getting gold trucks all the time. Very beneficial. Yeah, versus and truck. I mean, that's all I did on my baby account for weeks while I pushed the headquarters 30. Skylar to 3. Wait, Thursday I could probably get. Oh, you can get Skylar to tier 3. Okay, yeah. I mean, I would, like I said, if you get Diva to 4 star, throw her in on this team. Swap Mason's gear with her. After you make that switch, give Mason that 20 data chip, break down those other data chips, work on that defensive gear. But I would give that gear to Diva, throw her in here, especially if you get her to 4 star, she's gonna do a ton more damage for you than Mason would. And then in the meantime, you're getting Carly to 3 star, you're getting Skylar to 3 star. Um, and then I would just push Diva to 5 star. And then when you get Lucius and Morrison, get them to 3 star. And in between, after you get Diva to 5 star, before Lucius and Morrison come out, try to get Carly up to 5 star, and then swap Carly in for William. So then you got a 3-2 thing going on. And then once you get, your Lucius and Morrison, then you just swap everybody and go full air squad. But don't put any more shards into your tank team. Don't put any more skill medals into your tank team. Just save all that, dump it all into your Diva, your Carly, and Skylar. If you're going to switch to air, like that's the thing. If you're going to switch to air, you're switching to air. You should focus on air. You should build that air team. And then once it's all 5 star, then you start working on the tank team. When you have a full 5 star team, it makes a huge difference. Because then it opens up everything else. You're going to have all that stuff that flows in, then you're just building your second squad. When that's done, flows to your third squad and so on. So it's nice not doing like that back and forth and not having that strong first squad. Yeah, early on, if you switch to air and run air, like for instance, you get Diva, you get her to 5 star and sometime in the next few weeks, but even just throwing her into 4 star now for Mason, and then you get her to 5 star later, like she is going to do a ton of damage for you in PvP. So you're gonna be rocking people that are running full tank squads. John G. Full missile. You know, I should have done that on the mini. That would have been interesting on the mini account. I am gonna run missile second on my mini account. Like the complete opposite of my main account, ignoring my tanks on the mini account. You have to really be crazy to run missile main because you have to have a really big gap on people to not lose to tank squads. It's hard. Plus, you don't get most of the heroes until like months into the game, while everybody else is running full tank squads already. Yeah, I mean Marshall's in there. He's just gonna buff everybody. So Diva, Diva's gonna do really good. Kim and Diva together do really good. And then you're able to just work on your other aircraft heroes kind of in the background. And like I said, you can throw Carly in there for Williams once she gets a little bit stronger and passes Williams in power. Because you don't want to throw her in like when she's 3-star. That wouldn't make sense. If she was 4-star, 5-star, and stronger than Williams, and that's the other thing too. If you're going to switch, you need to focus your aircraft center. So when you're building your centers now, uh, you're going to have to build up your aircraft center. I don't know what your tank center is, probably at least like 21 or something like that. So you're gonna have to jump some levels to get that aircraft center up. Because that makes a pretty big difference too. So defensive gear on Williams. Yeah, breaking these two down, giving this data chip here, and then this gear you're just gonna give the diva. So she's gonna have two attacking pieces. Um, and I would break down these guns because you don't even need to give these guys guns until your entire backline has level 0 defensive gear. Like they're gonna the backline is gonna benefit more from having defensive gear than the front line is gonna have from these cannons here. So like I wouldn't even build these until your entire back squad is loaded with gear, and then this is the last bit you buy. Like you want to have the data chips in here because it adds defense, but the guns are the last thing I would throw in here. But then once you get these to 40, then yeah, you're gonna push this to 40. So armor and radar, data chips you can just leave at 0 for now. But then yeah, push this to 40 because then it's gonna be for Diva. And then when Diva passes Kim in power, give Diva the gun, um, and let her run with it. And then whatever your second best gear is, you'll probably just throw that on Morrison, and then this would be like Skylar, for instance. Don't do a Sean 29, 29 aircraft center, tank 28, missile 20. What? Oh, I'm surprised. Surprised SR wasn't in here. Her, Josh, and James, you guys are always giving me crap about being late. Tank center is 25 airs. Ooh. Uh, yeah, Pat. I mean, that's going to be up to you because that is going to be a lot of resources to jump a 16 all the way up. So it's going to be up to you. Doing it is going to give you a ton of power for your air squad. So it is going to benefit you, but it will slow you down by probably a week and a half. It just depends on how quickly you can make up those resources because you're talking about a ton of iron. There's going to be a lot of iron to upgrade the center. 16 to 22 probably wouldn't be bad, but then from 22, so level 23 through 28 is where it's really going to be heavy on the resources. My partner got 1,000 vouchers on 2 or 3 different events. Wait, what? What are you on about, Sean? I got my dailies. Oh, I need to open that box. That'd probably be a good idea. Collect. Collect. All right. Spending or oh, speaking of existence this Easter. John, man, you and me both. I feel like they don't do that. They don't give that away to people that spend. I think I think it only triggers to people that are free to play. I don't know any spenders that have gotten 1,000 vouchers in a pool. I think they rigged it, to be honest. Because everybody that I knew that I've played with that I got 1,000 vouchers were free to play. It's crazy. Yeah, not a problem, Pat. You will think about everything I said. You'll think about it or you're going to do it. Yeah, tech research is a grind. So once you get T10s, Sean Razor's been catch up on buildings. Um, so the problem if you stop doing research after you get your tier 10s is let me go back to hold on. Do this. Okay, done. It's marking it. I'll just think. I tell you, man, if you switch to air, you will not be sorry about it. You will thank all of us later that we told you to switch to air. You can build your tank team later. So, talking about tech, it is almost time. Let me jump in line for the techer buffs. Okay. Do I need win-win? If I can get win-win, that'd be great. So going to Special Forces. Special Forces unlocks Siege to Seas and Defense Fortifications, and then Masteries, and then later on you'll get the Age of Oil tech, but this is after Season 2, so you'll more than likely be able to unlock this right away. But there's so much power here that you want to work on this anyways. And then unlocking this stuff, it gives you the fourth drill grounds. This gives you the fourth hospital. And then the masteries gives you a ton of power for your teams. It increases march size, attack damage, or attack, defense, HP, and then damage reduction. So lots of good stuff in the masteries. And then going back to your hero attack, unit attack, and then you want to max out your garages too. Those are there's a lot of a lot of power in here. You're increasing physical damage 5%, energy damage 5%. You're increasing casualty rate, but then your attack, HP, defense for the for what you're paying in resources, it's a pretty good return on investment. The garages are. When does the game to push? You never get to, John. I told the devs to never let John get past headquarters 30. So this becomes available after season 2. And that's why I was saying that the Age of Oil tech, this comes out after season 2. It gives you the gear factory or the parts workshop, which gives you a couple parts every day. Nothing crazy. It's nice, but not like mind blowing. And then unlocks headquarters 35. Oh, and the also gives you a third tech center. It is a very nice tree to unlock and upgrade. All right, let me go ahead, speed this up. Did I buy Alliance? Buy this, buy that. Let's speed this up. And let me switch my survivors. I need tech buff. I need tech buff. Tech buff, please. Your Walker. What did I just send? Oh, I sent my first squad. How did I do that? Science buff. Ah, probably collect these. How am I at a resource? Oh, I still got 51 days speed ups. It's not bad. Considering I just spent, like 45 building this yesterday. Yeah, the mastery tree, siege, defense fortification, they're very, very cheap. They use not too much valor either. So it's not bad. Snow what? Snow potato. Drink until dawn. You know that's what? Cow. All right, what's this? Oh, Capital War stuff. Yeah, yep. Okay, I gotta move my. Get over here. No. There we go. I move that back. Keep them in order. Give you all whiplash. Let's go. Let's get this buff. That put me at 4676. Wait, why did I drop in power? Did I drop in power? I thought it was 46. Oh, did I just lose my buff? Maybe I just lost my buff. Hold on. 327. Huh. Man, now I'm all kinds confused. I swear I was stronger earlier. What's in the shop? Don't remind me. Skip. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, I want that. Let's go bet. Who we got here? Oh. Ah, man, I'm sorry, Hulk. It's a big dude. Deerfly all day. Yeah, CO2. Gogo's gonna win that for sure. And then did Wizard? Did Wizard pass King? 250. Oof. I forgot what he's no, King's 270. What are they on about? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure King is not lost at all. I don't think Wizard really is lost either. No. No, Killer. Killer is undefeated as well. I have no idea who this is. Yeah, it's split with anybody though. All right. Well, that's that. Dang man, Hulk got screwed. All right, what do I want to work on? So I want to max march size and that one. So I think this is going to be my better bet. Use so many resources. Okay, do this one. Oh my gosh, I can't see that it's highlighted. 3 a.m. Kind of bad, gosh. All right. Good night, Sean. Thanks for hanging out, man. All right, I need to do this row so I can. I'm just trying to get down. I got to get all these up to level 8 so I can get down to the increased march size. Open. So loud. It's crazy. So much. Okay. Boom. Oh, who's sharing? Oh, Trevor. Sweet. And what's today? General's trial. Ooh. I thought they were unlocking these. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's see if I get through this. See if War Leader made the difference or not. Oh my gosh. And so last time I did this, I was probably like almost 1.5 million weaker in my first squad. Ooh, that is a big difference. Wow. It's crazy. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it too much further without rallying though. Let's open up some boxes while that's going. You know, actually I get boxes from doing this, so maybe I got it though. One more. That one hurt a bit more though. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh man. Nope. Nope. Yeah, 47 million missile. Just got me, man. Just got me. It sucks not being able to do the or having a disadvantage, troop type disadvantage. Jumping bunnies, rally. Oh, deer's jumping in there. Let's go jump in that. Oh, I still lost? Even with the rally buff? Jeez. Yeah, these battle reports aren't going to show anything, so I can't show you any deer's tech or anything. I'll show that. I'm out of resources. I got so many troops. Let's see what my team did against this. 4. Oh, that was Honey. Oh, Honey's over here this week. Duh, I knew that because they were just talking in chat. All right, last one. I need a rally, and then I can do, I think the next 3, maybe 4 solo. We'll see. If I had that rally tech, I didn't do the rally tech for the war leader, so I don't get the increase. Like there's 2 different ones. I think it'd be an additional like 10% attack, which would be crazy. Or something like that. Yeah, it's wild. Okay. So now watch this difference. This is I think 48 million. Yeah. 48 million tank. So a million more power than the missile squad was, but like look at my team. 9-day difference when I attack that. I think I can get I think I can get through 9, level 9. Uh Never too early or too late. I mean technically no. I mean eventually you build them all anyways. It's just a matter of like how you prioritize like the mastery trees. That takes a very long time to work on the mastery trees. And then the gear you can swap gear, doesn't matter. And then once you do the skill medals, that's done. Star levels, that's done. It's really about like the mastery trees, the center levels. You have to level all that stuff up. So technically, no. The only thing is when you get to the seasons and you're talking about the weapon shards, if you're all in, you got a bunch of level 30 weapons on like a tank team, for instance, and then you're trying to switch to air later, it's going to take you forever to make up that difference. The amount of weapon shards you need, you're talking thousands of weapon shards to try to catch up. At the end of the day, though, it all equals out. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose to this. 55 million. It's crazy how this jumps like that, though. Yeah. Yep. Pretty good, though. Pretty big chunk. It's just a fun way to test like how much stronger your team is. And it's a where's the other ones? Just like seeing who's dying first, who's surviving, who's doing more damage, sort of things. It's gonna be wild once Morrison gets his exclusive weapon though. Diva is a beast. Sorry, no name. Probably gonna die. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wrong thing. just massive. If it was tanks up front, I think if this is tanks up front, I got a pretty decent shot of almost beating that because it's aircraft is a problem. Got anybody join mine? No? Level 10, guys. I'm trying to just get this wrapped up. I think I already got all the rewards though, aside from yeah. So I got drone boxes. Look at those. That's gonna be weapon shards. Oh, there's deer. Just need any team deer. Throw a team in there. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, open these up here. See what we got. Okay, I thought it was like close to 3,000. I just couldn't remember the exact number. All right, let's see what this does here. I'm excited for tomorrow because I'll actually be able to do some levels, level up this team here. All right, it's 4676. Let's see, did we get any progress? 33% there. Little baby bump. 35% there. Not gonna hit any major milestones. That's 2% jump there. Ooh, we got a little bump. We're inching closer, man. Inching closer. Good. 1%. 86%. Man, this one is just on the move. I don't think that really like made much of a difference though. Little bit. A little bit of a difference. Oh, yeah, tomorrow is going to be the real big difference maker. Getting the heroes on, or the hero levels in. Oh. All right. Yeah, I'll jump in a rally here. Cover. Do that. Open this. All right, I'm off. I gotta jump off. I need to go to bed. Decent time tonight. I was doing a little bit of reset stuff real quick. Let's see what new guys say in Lions chat. Wait, what? Oh, oh, because the dig. Oh yeah, good times, good times. Did I let this run over? Oh my gosh, yeah, I definitely need to collect some of these real quick. Okay, but yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow playing on. We'll be playing on somebody's account. So we jumping on somebody's account, checking it out, having a little bit of fun. But I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.